This Heritage Humane Society's Paws for Paws segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.
Well, it is Tuesday and my favorite day of the week because we have Heritage Humane Society and Darci VanderSlik is with us this morning. Good morning, Darci, and good morning, Bobby.
And good morning.
Our Beagle here in
Bobby
the
the
studio.
Beagle.
Bobby the Beagle.
Yep.
Very, very good. So good to see you again. I missed you guys last week. I was telling CJ I was not here, and I don't remember why I was not here, but I wasn't here. But I'm here today. So
Good.
So we've got Bobby here with us, and
Yes.
tell us a little bit about Bobby.
Well, Bobby has been overlooked time and time again over at the shelter for no fault of his own, really. He had an application here. I'll set him on the ground a second. He had an application for a while, but then that was removed because the family just lost interest. So now he is back up for adoption.
Okay.
And he is on the tail end of being treated for his heartworm, so that should be taken care of any day now. And he's 4 years old, and he is just the all-American sweetheart beagle. He is a little bit shy, a little bit scared of new things, just because, quite frankly, I don't think he's ever lived in a house before. If you look at... if you look at the tips of his ears, you can see that they're all flea bitten and that he had pretty much lived outside. He's missing like little chunks of his ear, which pretty much means that he's lived outside. And the heartworms too is a big indicator as well.
Sure.
So I don't even know if he's ever lived in a home before, which is absolutely heartbreaking. But that's about to change for him. We're just looking for that family, that patient, quiet family that is willing to give him a chance. We have that he's probably not the best with small kids that are kind of loud and unpredictable with their movements and everything, just because he's still getting used to life inside of a home. He doesn't know what a ceiling fan is, or what a dishwasher sounds like, or what the dryer sounds like when it goes off. So all those things are new to him, and you just need to kind of be conscious of that when you're bringing him into a new home. But yeah, I mean, we know that there's a family out there that has a little Bobby-sized hole in their heart that wants to come in and give him a chance. But he's a great
How
dog.
do you suppose he would do living with other dogs?
I don't know how he would do living with other dogs.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I always toss you these
no, but I mean,
fastball questions.
He could very well learn how to be a dog, a house dog, by following the example of other dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that he's probably lived with other dogs before, because usually, I mean, this is a horrible stereotype, but beagles, being hunting dogs, they'll be used in a pack. So
yeah.
I think that he would probably do well, but I mean, you need the proper introduction and everything.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, he's a great dog, and I would just keep him up. He's full grown. He doesn't even make it up to my knee. So he's a great size for, any family like that.
Well, I can tell you a little personal story. We've talked about Lindy, our walker hound at home before. We got her from Animal Aid down in Hampton because we live in Pocosin. And Lindy behaved a lot like Bobby when we first got her.
Okay.
Yeah. But all of a sudden, now Lindy is domesticated with a capital D.
Okay.
I mean, you can't have it any better than that. Matter of fact, Lindy is so spoiled. She will get up in the recliner with me, and we'll wrap up in a blanket watching television.
I love that.
Yeah. So there is hope. And see, I'm learning more and more, and you guys at Heritage Humane have helped me so very much.
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, about understanding animals and all that, because I always loved animals from the time I was a little child. And I'm learning that they're a lot more like us than we first realized.
Yeah.
So if you or I were in a situation where we had been treated not so nicely, we would behave kind of strange also.
Exactly. Exactly.
Until you get socialized and
Yep.
and so I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there, but hopefully if you're thinking about adopting a dog like Bobby, that might help you out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, just keep that in mind. You know, these dogs are in a very strange setting. Over at the adoption center, there's noises and smells that they're not used to, so they're going to be a little bit shy. They're going to be a little bit quiet. Some of them. Just have that compassion, have that patience before you come into the shelter, and know that once you get your dog home, and hopefully just like Lindy, your dog, Bobby will be jumping up on the recliner, snuggling under their blankets by the time winter rolls around again. That's what we're really hoping.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Lindy is still very afraid of loud noises because I think she was a hunting dog also.
Yeah.
And every time we have a thunderstorm, last Friday she about freaked out. She lost her mind. It was so bad. And it was so bad, even our black lab kind of freaked a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, even when I took Bobby here out of the car here at the station, I had to shut my car door. And I could see that she flinched when I shut my car door, just at that little noise. So, I mean, Bobby has a long, happy, healthy life ahead of him. He's just looking for a compassionate family that will give him the patience and the time that he needs. Okay. Really, but...
Very good. Well, what else is going on?
Yes, we have. Oh, my goodness.
The question is, what is not going on?
What is not going on? Exactly. We do not. Yes. Well, right now we actually have animal camp going on. So we are full of animal campers at the shelter helping us out left and right behind the scenes. They're getting to have some hands-on opportunities of learning about animal sheltering, animal welfare, and what they can do as advocates for animals out in the community as well. So this is a great time of year. We love it to see all the kids over, and they're reading to the animals. They're sitting outside the cages with the books that they've chosen, and just, you know, it's great bonding for them and for the animals. And we also have registration for our Make Par for Pets Golf Classic coming up. And that we are really excited for is on September 21, on Friday, September 21, over at Williamsburg National Golf Course. And the registration fees are, I believe, $100 per person. This is a great fundraiser that includes lunch, dinner, drinks, the whole kit and caboodle right there. So if you are a golfer or if you know an animal-loving golfer out there, send them over to our homepage. Our first banner, once you click on our homepage, will link you straight to the registration for our Make Par for Pets Golf Classic. And another thing to put on your calendar is our Drool in the Pool event.
Yeah, that's coming up before we realize it.
I know. It's August tomorrow, pretty much. So we have 1 month before that happens as well. That's on September 8th over at Chickahominy Riverfront Park Pool. And if you have a water-loving dog, mark that on your calendar. Go to our events calendar at heritagehumane.org/events, and you can read more about Drool in the Pool as well. But it's just a pool full of dogs doing belly flops. What more can you ask, really?
Man, you can't have it any better.
I know. It's utopia for animal lovers like us. So.
Well, thank goodness Darci is so articulate, because I've gotten distracted. I now have Bobby in my lap. Isn't that cool?
Yes. He's got his little paws hanging over your arms. Like he's sitting up begging like that. It's so sweet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Bobby is a great dog.
I think we might take him off the adoption block right now.
There you go. We can make this happen. He would be a great radio dog.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about at our home.
Oh, there you go.
But I don't know, because we already have Cassie and Lindy. So
Yep.
I don't know if we could add a Bobby or not.
I think Bobby would fit in quite well.
Yeah. Well, I kind of relate to lazier, more laid back, sedentary hound dogs.
Yes.
I think I'm an old dog myself now.
Yes.
Too dumb to realize it.
Well, I mean, Bobby, he hasn't made a peep since he's been here, and he's pretty laid back as well. But hopefully we'll find him a home coming up here pretty quick.
Well, I certainly hope so, and at the moment I'm enjoying myself too.
Oh, I know. He's a great lap dog, isn't he?
Yeah, he's terrific. But I think we could make Lindy jealous real quick doing all this.
You're going to come home tonight and Lindy's going to smell you and you'd be like, you've got some splaining to do, mister.
Lucy? Well, anything else we need to talk about?
Just check out our website. Get involved in the community with the animals that we're taking care of right here locally. Visit our website, heritagehumanesociety.org, and we have a plethora of resources on there for you and different events as well. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I've had more fun than a barrel of monkeys today. So
That's good.
Thank you for coming in, Darcy.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Bobby. And thank you, Jacob and CJ and the cast of thousands that it takes to do what we do here at WMBG. And, of course, Darci VanderSlik over from Heritage Humane Society, as she is every Tuesday morning. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week, okay? All right. Good deal. Thank you very much.
This Heritage Humane Society's Paws for Paws segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.